Welcome back. We are covering book number 14 of 25 books to help your business grow and never stop learning. We should always be in a constant state of learning to improve yourself. It keeps your brain active. And it's just a good way to, just show growth in your life. And that's going to ultimately impact your business. So, again, we're covering number 14 today. But before we get going on this one, I want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you like this and appreciate the effort being put forth in building and creating these videos. And then also click the alert button to be notified of future content when it comes out. And the book we're covering today is another oldie but goodie, and it's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And this is by Dr. Stephen Covey. This is a great book also, and I think this one really kind of ties into the Atomic Habits book that I covered as well. I think both of these are good reads in terms of habits. I think most people who are highly effective do have, he calls out the 7 habits that are, the things that they do. But I think that just being habitual about anything that's good or that's causing growth or improvement in your life or in your business is something that you have to practice, right? And so I'm not going to give away the 7 tips here, or the 7 habits. Again, I'm going to let you read the book, but again, it does tie in. So it's one thing to know them, it's another thing to practice them. And I think that, knowing what those 7 habits are of highly effective people, and then applying those incremental habits that are talked about in Atomic Habits, and kind of using that data and that approach to apply these 7 habits are really good. So this might be worth you getting both books. And I would encourage you to start out by reading Atomic Habits first, and then diving into 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, or you can do the other one first. It doesn't really matter. But I think both of those together are really good combo book series that will help you. And again, I think what happens is that when you make switches and changes in your life, make it part of your normal process, good things happen. So what happens with me is when I, tend to get out of shape, and in the past, I would go to the gym and just, man out and lift a ton of weights and then get sore. I'd be sore for 3 or 4 days because I've pushed myself and my body's not used to that. And then I'd be discouraged and I wouldn't go back to the gym for another, long period of time. So most recently this past year, even with the issue that's going on health wise across the globe, put on a few extra pounds, and I'm getting older, so it's harder to knock these pounds off. But I just made it a point throughout, this, I don't know, it's been, I was running before, the issue hit, and really, was losing some weight and feeling good, but then, obviously when, that happened, broke out of the normal cycle of things, everything was closed. And so, I got out of habit, and so I started again, and I just started walking, and I started walking first just for, a mile and a half. And then I started picking up the pace. And then now I'm up to 3 miles at a very brisk walk. I don't have to get out there and kill my knees on the hard cement of the street, but I'm doing something. I'm active, and I'm down, I don't know, I think about 10 pounds right now. Feel great, looking better, at least I think so. I know my wife isn't nearly as grossed out. So, again, I think that just starting out and growing into it and just doing it, getting out there and doing it, and then doing it again, and then doing it again. So that's the whole definition of a habit, right? And I think that now I'm expecting to get out there and walk. It helps relieve stress during the workday. I really kind of crave it. It's some alone time. I get to, listen to more, audio books or YouTube videos as I walk, and just kind of have that me time. And again, regardless of the weather, I really try and get out every day except Saturdays. Saturdays, I kind of take my Sabbath and just kind of don't do anything like that, and give my body a little bit of a rest too. But I'm pushing it. But anyway, you can do it too. That's the whole point of this, right? That's just one example. I want to encourage you that way too. So I'm an overweight older dude, but I'm trying. I'm making small habits, and I'm doing it physically to impact myself, to keep up, mentally, and with all these different projects. I have a full-time job, a wife, 4 kids, and a killer Shih Tzu. I'm trying to run 2 YouTube channels and grow those. Doing a lot of different things, a lot of different projects, running the kids around a track and all kinds of practices. So I'm feeling a lot better and have more energy in terms of taking care of all this too. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Again, I think it's a great read, and again, I think it's a great combo read for if you're looking to kind of where do I start type of thing. So that's going to do it. Again, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you at the next video.